guys? We got back here with another banger. NCAA 27. I gotta purchase, but I gotta wait a few days till it come out. So we gonna wait. Until then, we gonna get down on this. Like Macho Man Randy Savage. You know what? Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, they cheesed us out in the playoffs, man. They cheesed us out. It's all good. I need to plug up my mic. But you know, I don't be want to stream without y'all. So, shit. It's fucking gracious. I know. I don't like to stream without y'all, man. I gotta charge up my phone a little bit. Ugh. We gotta start a new fucking season. Damn, this one dead. Ugh. Alright. That's about to go dead.
Give me a second, yeah. Everything got to charge up some shit. Alright. Damn it. Alright. Alright. Let's get to it. Oh, they fixed our unis. Wait a minute. Where the other one at? So I gotta win the other one back? The blue one I had? The all blue? That's fucking crazy. Alright, fuck it. We gonna play an all green then. Let's get to it. We got Madden, y'all. We just gotta wait till like 3 days or whatever. Oh, excuse me.
This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Straight ahead, it's Young. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control them. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Dropping back, it's Carr. Left side is Porter. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job. And
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll take it himself. He breaks a tackle. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Quick give. It's Young. Powers through the defender. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
On the ground, it's Young. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Inside the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Tough run here. It's Young. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Now here's Carr. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. They want to run this quarterback. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Oh, he missed it. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Second down, going to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away, doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Takes a shot. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Past the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Out wide left, it's Wilson. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Left side is Singleton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to keep it in the air. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, Gators.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. Out wide right, it's Flanagan. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Caught. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Finds his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Knocked down immediately.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Carr fires and picked off. Looking for more room. The 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he made the extra point without problem. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing, Carr. Soft spot in nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Irish use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Finds a man on the left. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
To the air again, Carr. Stepping to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Into the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And that's a long way to throw the football. When you throw that comeback, it's all the way out wide. Nice job by the corner seeing it. The receiver looks like he's running a vertical route, but then sets it down. He stays right there with him, breaks on the football, and swats it down.
Complete downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers are 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Long way to go on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Blasted as he lets it go. Working the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Handoff for Ball. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. And the Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Takes a snap, wants to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Gator. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the QB saw it right away. He knew it. As soon as he got that football, he got it in his hands. He loved this matchup, finding the big fella, getting a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
He's dropped. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Churns into the pile. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Here comes the heat, and he gets rid of it.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
He's changing the play. Here's Carr to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Sets his feet, it's Carr. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Second and long here. Carr. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, and there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And if this offense wants to get back in this football game, I think they're going to see a lot of this. Defense playing a little bit more zone, conservative, great eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, batting the ball down. They're going to force you to throw the football down the field.
Again, it's Carr. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Got him, and nobody's close. Always got some space. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Gators come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on first. Right side, it's Singleton. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the pass is incomplete as the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. On the move. Going for 6. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights and the lead balloons to 15. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
Number 91, set to kick it off.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Throwing, Carr unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Gilbert. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He's going for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. C.J. Carr firing again. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And they did tack on the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Still on his feet at the 45. Just keeps moving. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you get into the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Snags it! That completion has them right on. Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. started. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To throw, Manning. Rolls right. Unleashes one. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Keeping his eyes downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead...
Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Hart's going to spin it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Could be an alley. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside. It's Walton. Swamped immediately.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here's Arch to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And so far, he looks a little bit rattled at the quarterback spot. Just not settled in, not fully comfortable. And you got to say the defense has done good, and they have taken away what they've wanted to do so far. But he's got to find some answers in this offense. Find some guys, find some matchups that he wants to explore.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Fires downfield. Right side, it smothers. There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Left side is Townsend. His defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Play action, here's Manning. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. 3rd down following the sack by the D. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Young. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to it. Just smothered on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Manning. Out wide right, it's Townsend. Makes a grab and room to run. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Manning with a play fake. Throws to the tight end. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Hits inside, it's Young.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They were all over it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Trying to make third down impossible here. Carr above the noise. Hauls it in. They stop him after a pickup of 9, but he moves the chains, and it'll be first down on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Walton. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks into the open. The 50. Inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
Number 44 set to kick this one away.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. Look out! And they got it.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds a man on the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Sets his feet, it's Carr. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Shoots it to the left. Oh, he dropped it.
I don't know, man. I don't like how they got this shit now. This shit playing bad, bro. This stadium post shit ass. I don't like this shit. Cause it fuck your game up, bro. Like, yo, it'll fuck your whole rhythm up, everything. Like, nigga, what the fuck? That stadium post shit is crazy, nigga. They got me all 3 at games. Damn. 4, 5, 6, 7, damn. They fucked my season up, bro, already. That stadium post shit ass on here, bro. That shit is crazy, nigga. I don't like that stadium post shit. I like this game, but this it be certain shit that be like, nah, this shit ain't. This shit be cheating, bro. Sometimes. real. It's cool. I got 3 more days till Madden unlock on my game. Like, nigga. They made that stadium post shit OP. That shit crazy.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Texas Longhorns. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting to the sidelines. Holly?
Coach Marcus Freeman told me before the game, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. There's the handoff. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He lets it go. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Single back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Irish. They
They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking deep to the right side. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
He stopped short, and that 1st down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Looking to throw here. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on 4th down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be...
Touchdown, Texas. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief draw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent. And now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. looking downfield. It's Carr. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Now here he goes. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Young. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. We'll see if they try out the field goal team. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards.
And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Carr. That's Carr. It's Gilbert. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Five-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pressure's on. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the offense will spend the time out here to talk about this fourth down play coming up. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Wants to throw it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Look out, he's breaking free. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
To the air, it's Carr. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to run it. It's Young. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Manning. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Past the 50. Inside the 40.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. To dart to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
On 1st down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. They'll try the ground game here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Turns it loose downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they are going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Off the play fake on 1st down. There's contact on the throw. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 15, a 2-possession game. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Snags a quick throw. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Good enough for first down yardage. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Using his legs, it's Brown. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They'll try to run for the first down. He's got some space. Look out. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Longhorns will have first and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And now the running back's got it again. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Thirteenth play of this drive in the championship game coming up. To throw, it's Manning. He's got it near the end zone. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you know you're just going to get hit, and you got to stand in there with some courage and deliver the ball. This is a beautiful job by the quarterback. Knows he's going to get hit, and yet he still delivers the ball for a touchdown. That's why his teammates love him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in the title game, and this play